Hello, my friend. How are you today? I'm Servi from Team NDL, and welcome to the Coalition of Scrubs for the 100 subs special, which I'm looking a second for my computer that is sitting here because there's a reason. I'll explain that in a second. For this 100 subs special, I decided to do something that I did for my own channel because we kind of were able to do the 100 subs special that we wanted to, like the stream. So I decided to do something different, which is something that I did for my 100 sub special 2.5 years ago, and then again like a year ago for my 700 or whatever, called Choose Your Deck Profile, which we'll get to the rules in a second. But before we jump into it, a few particular things. It's not that I'm lazy to create a video this week, I just want to challenge myself, which I will explain why, and also I have a few things personal in life. My grandfather is having his birthday this week, so I'm kind of busy. Don't worry, we're still applying the rules, and it's okay. Don't worry, it's fine. We check that out. We're making sure that it's not going to spread the crush card virus, so don't worry about that. But anyway, that's pretty much what it is. Secondly, Discord. You're more than welcome to check that out. We have the Discord that is my Discord that turned out to be the Coalition Discord. Still need to work about it, but if you want to join it, it's really fun. We already have like something like 15 to 16 members already, and very, very welcoming community, and I'm pretty sure it'll just grow stronger. So yeah, you can check that out. But let's jump right into the special idea. So for the special, normally what I will do is live deck profiles, but as you pretty much understand, the crush card virus is making things a little bit more harder to order cards, and just generally, yeah, I want to save some of these for my own channel because there's reasons why I'm saving these, because there are special decks and stuff like that. So I decided to do something interesting. Either do it in the way that the Harv Cardmen do things, or in ADO Pro, which we'll see, or my own style, which we'll see about that. I will try those. But yeah, I'm going to do 6 decks that I'm just going to let you guys choose from. And all of these 6 decks are going to be probably presented in like the Harv Cardman style, like I said, ADO Pro, or something else that I will try. And all these 6 decks are decks that I never played before, or just never had any experience with. So that will be an interesting challenge for me as well. So I'm going to present every 6 of these decks, and the way that this is going to work. You're going to leave me in the comments the numbers 1 to 6, essentially with the so-called letters, okay, which are going to be the decks. You're going to leave those. 1 will be the first one you want to see, 6 will be the last one, because I want to kind of like have a point system that will make it easier for me for like the next 2 months or 3 months or so that I will make those, that I'll be able to just make the deck profiles for you guys and know what you guys want to see first overall. So this is your way to choose and decide in the comments, and also the coalition members, you are also able to choose. So I'm going to mention it to you guys as well. So if you want to choose those, you're also more than welcome to choose in the comments. All of you guys are welcome to. So like I said, A to F will be the deck profiles themselves. 1 to 6 will be the ranking that you give to them. 1 is the highest for being the first one, 6 is the lowest, okay? And I'll just calculate it in the point system, which we'll talk about it. And I'll just going to announce the first one with the deck profile once we'll get to it. Or also on Twitter. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So for the 6 decks that I have, first off is a deck that I'm really excited for. Because I never played this one before. I don't know why ever I didn't do that, but the one that I choose to be the first is Gladiator Beast. Because, yeah, A is for Gladiator Beast. For some reason I never played these guys. I really, really like their playstyle, I really like their gimmick, but I just never had the time or the attention spam, or just generally the ability to purchase these cards for physical. So this is also a way for me to learn if I want these cards for physical. But yeah, Gladiator Beast is an interesting deck. It's a nostalgic deck. So if you want a Gladiator Beast, just press to put A as your first in the comments down below. So yeah, it's an interesting boss deck. It's interesting with the shuffling effect, and the follow will be really, really fun. Also with the new support. For the Sinker deck that we have, I decided to go with SPEEDROIDs. Surprisingly, there's a Sinker deck that I never played before. SPEEDROIDs. For this one particularly, I'm probably going to use a list of somebody else, which for anybody, if I'm going to use something from anybody else, I'm going to give them the credit for because they deserve it if I use their deck as a guide and help myself with a list. But I already seen the SPEEDROID list that I really like. I might going to change it, but I want to do myself as something similar or a little bit different. And it's also a deck that I never seen before. So yeah, I never played this. For some reason, I always had them in my collection, always used them as an engine, but never played them. And I also don't have the full cards for live to do that. So just going to say that in advance. But if you want to see SPEEDROIDs, put B as your first, or whatever order that is set. Third off, for your Xyz option, which is C, Super Quantums, because I like Power Rangers. But for some reason I never play them. But I have most of them, except from the new support in my collection, and I never just play them for some reason, because I don't know, I never find the time to do that. I always forget about them, pretty much. So yeah, if you want the Super Quantum, or whatever, Super Sentai deck, you're more than welcome to just press C as your first option, or one of them. Next up for your Pendulum option, MAJESPECTERs, because they're cool, and they're annoying, and they're cute beasts. So yeah, MAJESPECTER is also an option. This is option D. So if you want option D, comments below. Option D is your first, and like I said, ranking as usual. For Link option, we have MARINCESS, which is a waifu deck that I never tried, and it's really have a cool style, and I never tried it. And there are a lot of variants of it. So yeah, it's a deck that I kind of felt like never succeeded that well, unfortunately. But it's a deck that I'm willing very much to taste. So, or taste? That sounds bad. To test. Anyway, if you want MARINCESS, press E, or write E in the comments. I'm weird that way. Lastly, for your ritual option, we have SHINOBIRDs with Ameno. If you want Ameno, Shinoi, Megalith, bullshit, crap stuff, press F in the comments down below because you're going to be dead. Anyway, by the time of this, you're going to be dead. But yeah, F is for Shinobirds Megalith, or Shinobirds generally, with the Megalith engine. We'll see. But anyway, Shinobirds is the next option, because I never played with Shinobirds and Megaliths before, so I thought it will be a nice combination to do them. They're also another combination to do with Megaliths, but I want to save them for my own channel, and something I'm testing, actually 2 of them, but for my own channel. So yeah, those are the options. A for Gladiator Beast, B for SPEEDROID, C for Super Quantum, D for MAJESPECTERs, E for MARINCESS, and F for Shinobirds Megalith, or Megalith. I'm not sure which one is which one is going to be the more dominant, but one of these ritual archetypes, which are going to be together. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys will excited to do this as much as I am. Once again, leave the thought in the comments down below. A to F, and leave the numbers, which one you want to see first. 1 will be the highest, 6 will be the lowest for the ranking. Just reminding you this again. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Next week we're probably going to have the first deck, and I'm probably going to end the choosing for me a little bit like 2 to 3 days before, because it will be a little more easier for me to just decide. So Coalition members, you're also welcome to vote, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!